And the fans were like right behind you on the bench. When they would pump the crowd noise in, it made it even louder. That was the "You Mad Bro" game. Sherman, what was up with that?
Let's go.
All right, Tom, we got America's Game of the Week coming up. We are headed to Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City this Sunday.
Oh yeah.
How you feeling?
I'm excited. My first game back in Arrowhead, I think it was 2004, Monday Night Football. Patriots at Chiefs. Arrowhead was rocking that night. They had, I think Trent Green was the quarterback, Tony Gonzalez at tight end. And our defense went in and actually did the job. It's a tough offense to stop. And I remember Deion Branch came off, tore his MCL, came back his first game back, and he looked like he didn't miss a beat. I think he went for over 100. So all in all, great night. And knowing that was one of the toughest places to play against one of the great organizations, that one meant a lot.
What is it about, you hear about a tough place to play and you think crowd noise, right? So it's tough for a quarterback to communicate.
Yeah.
What are the other intangibles, though, for a team going on the road in the NFL?
So much communication is involved in every single play, certainly on offense. So when you have a lack of communication because you can't communicate verbally, there's so many little things that never get communicated that there's a play that gets screwed up because you didn't get a call right, or your partner didn't get a call, or a certain person couldn't hear something in the huddle. Julian, that was you a lot. You always complain that you didn't get the right calls in the huddle. So communication is the name of the game. So when you go on a road and a team is really into it every single game, and you have 75,000 people screaming from the time you break the huddle to the time you walk to the line of scrimmage to the end of the play, it's pretty intimidating. Let's see, what are the other tough places to play? The RCA Dome. That place was crazy. Indianapolis Colts, and obviously had a great offense. So whenever their offense did something good, the crowd went crazy. And the fans were like right behind you on the bench. So when you sit there on the bench, you would hear them screaming right from behind you, and it was so loud. And then when they would pump the crowd noise in, it made it even louder because you couldn't hear anything. And that was probably the biggest challenge. You know, my first game there, I think, was 03, and we actually played really well that day. We had a double pass. My man David Patton, Chief I used to call him, rest in peace, threw a 90-yard bomb on a double pass to Troy Brown. That was the highlight of that day.
All right, what about like a slightly more modern stadium that I feel like became the place to play up in Seattle?
Oh man, that place was crazy loud. 2012 we went there, of course in Seattle. It was misty rain. It was Russ Wilson's first year as starting quarterback. And they had the Legion of Boom, a young Richard Sherman. I threw, I think, 2 interceptions that day. And that was the "You Mad Bro" game. Sherman, what was up with that? I wasn't even talking any smack to you. You came up to me after the game. You were talking smack the whole game. I barely remember that game.
I feel like every cornerback has like a moment when they become that.
You know what? And actually becoming your teammate, Sherman, I realized how much I like you. And at the moment, I kept looking like, what are you talking about, man? Why just stay out of my huddle and get back in your huddle. But to your credit, you, Earl Thomas, Cam Chancellor, Brandon Browner, you guys got the job done.
All right, it's going to be a good one Sunday. If you're Philly, how do you play your game? Take the crowd factor out of it.
So Philly's got to do what they did all last year. They got to control the line of scrimmage, and they can do that with that big offensive line. And I think that dual threat ability that Jalen Hurts has, and when he can finally get a one-on-one matchup, he didn't really get many last week against the Cowboys, but look for your man A.J. Brown. He's a pretty good guy to throw the ball to.
Tush push, almost like the ultimate crowd deflator, huh? Like you get the third down stop and then
That's kind of crushing, but no one seems to be able to stop that play. All right, so 425, America's Game of the Week on Fox. We'll see you there.
Let's go.